All right, today we're going to be multiplying rational numbers. So the joke for the day is this. What's the difference between a plum and an elephant? Get ready. This is going to be an awesome one. What's the difference between a plum and an elephant? Here we go. When we multiply fraction, guys, it's actually fairly, I don't want to use the word easy. It's the process is not long, okay? All we do is just multiply straight across the top and straight across the bottom. That's it. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. 5 times 7 is 35. And then we see if we can reduce. We can't reduce that one. 2 doesn't go into 2 and 35 both. 3 doesn't go into both of them. And 5 doesn't go into both of them. So it's reduced. It's negative 2 and 35. Or negative 2 over 35. Next one. On this one, you have a negative times a negative, so we know our answer is positive. We multiply straight across the top. We end up getting 18. We multiply straight across the bottom. 7 times 11 is 77. It's positive. You say, does 2 go into both of those? No. Does 3 go into both of those? It goes into 18, but not 77. Does 5? No. So we're going to say it's simplified. Next one. On this one right here, be careful. On this one right here, be careful. This one is negative 2 1/4 times 3 and 2/9. Some of you guys are going to try and multiply the fraction straight across. And then you're going to say negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. You can't do that. In multiplication division, you do have to make them improper first. So, to make them improper, you have to take your denominator times your whole number. 4 times 2 is 8. And then you have to add the 1. So you're going to have 9/4, and that's still negative. Times, you have to do 3 times 9 is 27, plus 2 is going to give you 29. And that's over 9. So, at this point, you guys could go ahead and multiply straight across. When you guys multiply straight across, though, this is something that will happen. You will have 9 times 29, and that will end up being 261. So you end up getting negative 261 over 36. From there, you guys could go ahead and do 261 divided by 36. 36 doesn't go into 260 or into 26, so we have to see if 36 will go into 261. 261 divided by 36, let's try 7 maybe, okay? Just give it a shot somewhere. Sometimes I get lucky here. 36 times 7, that's going to be 6 times 7 is 42, carry the 4. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 4 more is 25. 252 will work perfectly. Then you guys will subtract. That will be a 5. You'll have to borrow. So it's going to be 9 left over. So this is going to be negative 7 is your whole number. And then 9 is your numerator. And your denominator is 36. So it's negative 7 and 9, 36. Now, let me show you something. All that is great. And you can do that way. And I encourage you to do it. If you get it that way, do it that way. Okay? But I want to show you something else. You can also, in multiplication, you can go ahead and multiply or reduce at this level. You could say, is there anything top to bottom or diagonally that you guys can reduce? And in this case, you can actually go ahead and reduce diagonally. So the 9 and the 9 can be reduced. In this case, it'll end up being 9 divided by 9 is 1. 9 divided by 9 is 1 here. And so then you can multiply straight across the top, and you'd get 1 times 29 is negative 29, and 4 times 1 is 4. Then you can see 4 goes into, oh, I didn't even reduce that other one all the way. 4 goes into 29, that's going to be 7 times, so you have negative 7 and 1/4. This one over here does reduce by 3 to be negative 7 and 3/12, and that reduces by 3 again to be negative 7 and 1/4. So that's why I like reducing over here. It's easier to see what reduces over here a lot quicker. But I get it. If that really messes you up, don't do it that way. Just do it this way and reduce at the end. Reduce more than I just did. Okay? I make mistakes too. Next one. On this one, guys, you are multiplying decimals. Some of you guys think that's the worst thing in the world. It's not as bad as what you think. All you have to do is, this is what I tell you guys. Take out the decimal. Leave it alone. Just do 21 times 36. Let's do that. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. Put the 0 there. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is going to be 6. Add them up. And you get 756. Now, the answer we know has to be negative because there's one negative. And then this is what I tell students to do. Go back and put the decimals in now. Put the decimals in right now. All you do is say how many numbers are behind the decimal in the problem. So up here, how many numbers are behind the decimal? 1, 2. So I need 1, 2 numbers behind the decimal in the answer. So it's negative 7 and 56/100. That's it. Let's try this one. If we do this one, again, leave the decimals alone. 372 times 21. You know, negative times a negative is a positive, so we know our answer will be positive in the end here. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 3 is 3. Then you go ahead, you put a 0 down. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 7 is 14, carry the 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 2 plus 0 is 2. 7 plus 4 is 11, carry the 1. 1 plus 3 plus 4 is 8, and then you have 7. Then you go back, you know the answer is positive, you put your decimals in, so let's put them right here and here. How many numbers are behind the decimal in this problem up here? You have 1, 2, 3, so we need 1, 2, 3 behind the decimal in the problem, so it's going to be 7.812, or 7 and 812 thousandths. All right, that should take care of everything for today. So the joke for the day is this. What's the difference between a plum and an elephant? It's their color. Their color. That's what's different between them. One's purple, one's gray. That's it, right? Hey, you guys have a great day.